how to install the oven and close all gaps around it.
I think it will be better if we just put black.
Yeah, no,
Because-
it will match with the stove.
Yeah. I've got lots of this, but I mean,
Welcome back, and what you have seen is what we do when we do call-outs. Basically, we come with samples and we consult with the client on what they want. That's perfect. So that was basically the strips that was being manufactured, and basically that will be used now to close the gaps for this oven that you can see. This is the old one that will come out, and this is actually a 900 millimeter lengthwise oven. So a voltmeter is always used to check for power, if there is power or not, used to fix things and so on. You will see now other videos where we have used a voltmeter in some electrical work. So obviously out with the old. So like we said, we definitely had to close the gaps around the side because basically the new one now is 600 millimeters in length. So you always work in millimeters, and obviously some cutting had to be done now in order to accommodate for the adjustments. And this is what we do here at the Wyman. We offer custom fitting, making sure everything fits nicely and looks neat. Of course, this is electrical that is being done. So we do electrical, plumbing and cupboards. You see, all under one roof for you. And here you can see now we are obviously fitting the plug, and this will be used now basically for the new hob or stove rather, or rather oven that just has a plug on it. We did not actually change the stove. I just went for the old one. There's nothing wrong with it. It was just the oven. So obviously coffee is always needed, and we always appreciate when the clients go out of their way, where they maybe make a bite to eat, a snack, coffee, whatever it might be. So obviously out with the old one, and now we're gonna make way for the new one. So obviously it needs to be elevated because we want it to sit nice and flush with the countertop. We don't want any gaps. You see, the oven is where basically the heat takes place, and this is where cockroaches and things also take birth. So call us, we will do it properly for you and seal it nicely. So you can see the perfect circles that we made there, and this is basically for the plug now that will go into the wall socket and the other end in the back of the oven. So now we're trying to seal the gaps and making sure it looks nice. So it's always tricky doing this. We like designing cupboards from scratch because then we know it's perfect, you know. Yeah, you need to think, you need to analyze what is the best way, how can you do this, angle of attack and so on. Always nice to have the birds working with you, you know, just the beautiful sounds of nature. That is what we love here at the Wyman. And always clean up after we are done working. That is definitely number one. We like to leave the place how we found it. That is always the case.
stop. What I know about these things is dangerous.
So that is actually his first test, and you can see there everything is working nicely. And now obviously we will maybe just go through the instructions roughly. Normally the stuff is very trivial where you can just on and off, but this one you will see now in the next video, not so trivial. So you can see everything is working nicely, and we're happy that the client is happy, of course. So give us a call, let us fit your oven for you, let us put a zinc for you, anything that you want. I can guarantee you that we will definitely beat anybody else's price. Bring us their quote and we will show you this. We will offer better service, and just, you will see, neat work. And you can see how nicely we close the gaps right around. Like we said, this was very tricky, not so trivial, but a job well done. And you can see the client happy over here, and the wife obviously took the photo. So contact us and let us get working, and let us get to meet you as well.
More how-to videos link in my bio.